Hello everybody, Merrrlina here. Back with more Final Fantasy on patch day today. In this next segment, I'm going to be playing through MSQ with my friend, and I'll be reading everything out loud. If he doesn't want me to read it out loud at the same time, then I'll probably mute myself for his sake. But in general, I'll just be going through it just like in a normal way. Yeah, just the way I usually experience patch. But I'll be playing it with my friend, so it'll be nice to have somebody to go through it with, and so that we can, you know, enjoy our likable characters from Final Fantasy IV or other things together. Yeah, we're gonna keep this intro short and sweet, and I'm gonna go ahead. There's not gonna be many cuts in this video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unmute myself, and I'll just be enjoying it with them. All right, we are set. I'm heading upstairs. I don't see you though. There's a lot of people here, but I don't see you.
There's two instances. You're probably in the other one.
Okay. Do you want me to read it out loud for you if it's not voiced?
Yes, please, drummer.
Alright. Just let me know when you start talking to Varshan.
I have started.
Alright, I'll start too. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah. Warrior. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you the news concerning Zero. You will recall that, in exchange for Aether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Estrela's suggestion, I began providing said Aether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large due part of that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the Void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Estrella and Estinian, and then go collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city forwards. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Okay. Brother. Paladin brother. I can't see you because we're in different instants, but our holy bonds connect us.
Yeah.
I accidentally started walking instead of taking the Aetherite. So your dialogue will be slightly delayed. Oh my god, holy wait, there's a whole farm between me and the area. Oh man, I still haven't done the caster monster mission. Ooh, that's kinda... I would have thought I finished that by now. I think I only did it on my alt.
I found her.
Come on, Spot. Run a little faster. Ah. Dorichi. Okay, hello. Hello, Dorichi. Excellent news! Trade has resumed, and the merchants from all over are once again passing through the city peddling their wares. Our town finally feels a touch more vibrant. That's nice, NPC. Hello, Zero. Let's talk.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
We're meeting back up. It's time to get moving.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Man, why is everybody happy that Xenos is dead?
When you can admire him from, memories now.
Old photos. It's the Wolverine meme. I had Xenos on it. Alright, I am in front of Varshan. Let me know when I should start.
You may start. I think his voice thing is.
Probably.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more. What is it?
I just love your eyes, Astidian. Oh, wait, what?
What? What's he doing?
Why are we... Is he calling to her?
Calling? What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
Oh.
I thought she was in the void. As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzat-Han until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Gods Revel, lands tremble.
Oh, money. Oh my god.
Man, I was really running low. Alright, Estinian. A cold reunion. Estinian is understandably bewildered. By all accounts, says Daya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, it could be that she had managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, we must go and find it. Come, let us make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Oh wow, you just straight up take us there. Wow, you didn't make me spend that money? Let's go! Sheesh.
There's this thing, this teleport.
Hell yeah. Thanks for the shared ride, brother. Alright, Estinian, let's talk.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
My son. My son, my boy. And his sister.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job. This wool says.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th. After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Don't be like that. Thought you were busy.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand.
Okay, Varjan.
As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Gallimard. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered.
Yeah, bit of a
While there
reaper.
are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
I like unique dialogue.
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
I've got a jellyfish we can
Much
take.
ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumoured to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Alright, so the Camp Broken Glass. Did you ask about unique dialogue?
Yeah.
Did you not get that
No,
tidbit?
I did. I was
Okay.
just wondering if, like...
I mean, it said an art that you mastered. I can only assume that you'd have to cap Reaper to get that. Let's go, we're in the same instance. Piggyback. Excuse me, brother. Jellyfish is first. Hello, Euless. Talking. Oh, Merrrlina. What a welcome surprise. I'm not important enough for dialogue anymore. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd happily share our supplies with you and your allies should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt, Euless, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you've come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a villager in Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Void Scent. They took to battle the beings at their sides. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitex saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Oh, it was the Gilf. Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by Void Scent. I sensed her presence in this land and I have come in search of her. If Void Scent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they are not so easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need Magitech Snowcraft. The last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be in Cerulean Ignis, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty is transported cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using Snowcraft. I expect they had them maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Scent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. Yeah, of course. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I should like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search and interest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well-versed in local geography. Alisay, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Okay. Man, there's a lot of Reaper dialogue coming up. Maybe I should swap over. Just for dialogue's sake. You're gonna be playing Paladin anyways if we get to the dungeon. Where's my Reaper? There we go. There we go. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I gotta cast glamour on these gloves. That is so ugly. I don't have a glamour for these. We just remove the glamour from the gloves. Jesus, just get it off. I don't need hot pink gloves on my Reaper. Oh, God. I remember how to play this. Why is my... Never mind, my feint is in a weird spot. What the fuck?
Like red paint.
No, but the extra buttons on dashes messed me up. So to move my defensives. The grid mage, yeah, that's not just it. Follow the jellyfish.
I was RP walking.
Oh, were you? Yeah, well. As much as I want, you know, we should go outside too. It's pretty cold. Get the real feeling. Talking to Zero. If you want to eavesdrop, then be my guest. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now in the cutscene.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
Let's go.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Zero, come on, I'm wearing an open shirt. It's fucking cold in my titties. Let's go. God damn, girl. It's cold out here.
No.
We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. There are conveniently 2 people here, usually for a following function. We'll probably use that from now on. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den, and I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak to the first one we spot. Oh no, they tricked me. I thought we were gonna have to follow them to the den that's right over there. Oh, are we not RP walking? Okay.
What?
You said you wanted to RP walk. There we go. I know. Yeah, it's hard on a controller. Man, imagine if there were no mounts in the game, you just had to walk everywhere, just like this.
I mean, if I'm doing story stuff like this, I wouldn't mind, but every other time I
yeah, you're having to do Tatari's mission, and you have to go all the way to Kugane.
yeah.
Go take the ship to Limsa, and then to Kugane. That'd be awful.
Be like the engineer.
Excuse me, sir. Wait, I know you. You're the one that roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now, thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we are truly grateful. And we're grateful to you too, Alice. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it here all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Merrrlina, Inknas. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to call into crafts on account for their size. We often use them on rigs. Oh my god, there's the ape. I know Athena too about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back with Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Merrrlina. Let's be on our way.
You could have called it the shoe puff. Missed opportunity. Oh, we're not doing that. No.
You don't want to float all the way over to Camp Broken Glass?
This is a bit far.
Got a couple mountain passes to get through.
I can't remember why I was trying to farm these Vivos. Oh, Vivos.
For milk.
That's why.
Milk and Gallian cheese. Hello, Alphanel. Let's talk. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. Indeed. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do it quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strong back should make the work go faster. You have ours. Shola right here is strongest one here. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Void Scent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. And let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. They have their matters well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Merrrlina? Sure, why not? How about you, Zero? Milady. I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad of your contribution nonetheless.
Money.
I love money. Alphino and Alice are added to our codex. We just met them. Same with the Garlean Empire.
And Majesty.
Alright, give me just a moment. I'm pulling up Reaper's rotation. It's pretty complicated. I need it in my face at all times.
Oh yeah, it's so complicated.
Where the fuck is it? There it is. There you go. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Isopar contingent brings shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to the Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with that task today. I'll do it. Well, Merrrlina, looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Ebelin Rhine. Shall we? Can I breed my brother? She's really strong. God. This way. Oh no, he fired a laser at the ship. Psh. Void Snap spotted here not long ago. Considering their proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone's understandably concerned. But hopefully not much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. Should you encounter any Void Scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Understood.
I see a bug.
I think it's dead, though.
Oh,
There's another one, though.
another one.
Wait, where in the world is my,
Oh my god, there's some big bugs over there.
Where's my scythe button? Huh?
Where's your sign? Where's my attack button?
No, where is it? The one you have to, like, sold so.
Yeah.
Where's that button? It's not on my bars.
Put it on.
What the fuck? Where is it? I have it. It's supposed to be somewhere. Where is it?
Oh my gosh.
No. No. Did I just get... I got rid of it for fucking leg sweep?
See mine.
I got rid of it for fucking leg sweep. There. Okay, well, put it here. There we go. Okay. That was that. Oh, that was your guys'. My bad. Hold on, I'm surveying the area.
Why do they have to be out of range? Why?
Here, I'll...
What is this?
Can you pull them, tank?
There's 4 of these.
Yep. Nothing here.
Oh, I have to do it because it's not a battle. Okay.
Yep. Don't worry, the battle's at least, you know, shown.
Yeah. I didn't get to do my whole thing. I didn't get to do anything.
What do you mean?
You. What is that?
Throwback. Best boss design ever. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go.
All finished, are we? Good.
Cold? The blood of my enemies
The
keeps
cold
me
doesn't let
warm.
up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. subsisting on charity, dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
I mean, you're doing your best. Anyone can see that. You're more than anybody else around here.
Oh, you didn't want to be Canadian?
Hey, that's you. Hey, you can choose that other warrior blade.
Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
Where is Zero?
I hope Alphino and Zero haven't got
Oh,
into any trouble.
Zero went with Alpha, that's right.
I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
He just walks away!
No, not at all.
Oh, thank God.
On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
What is that?
As in step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them.
I was wondering. I was like, that doesn't seem very Garlemald-y.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or...
Yeah, and they're dry as hell around me.
We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
They're the best ones.
Dude, the custard filled one?
I'm pretty...
Oh my god.
Just think of it as bread, alright?
Oh my god. Ah! What the... Bro, I can go down to the place that sells them around me, and they don't look nearly as good. Whoa! Why does it look so good, man? Food in this game never looks good.
I should warn you, though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Can you imagine if they pulled apart and didn't just spill everywhere?
Interesting.
We'll meet bread in getting it.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Did he change voice acting?
He does sound a little less gruff and British.
Maybe he's just happy now.
Mm-hmm. The British in him made him angry.
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Oh. A guard?
Somebody died. Oh, what do I want? Skittles.
I do love money.
Oh, melon pond. That sounds good. Well, this is watermelon. That doesn't sound.
Alright, give me just a moment. The dog's barking, so I'm gonna go ahead and check on why they're doing that.
Okay.
as for you, chat, while I'm checking a dog, I'll go ahead and, I called YouTube chat. Whatever. Same thing for me. I'm gonna go ahead and split the part here, just so this doesn't run too long. I think hour-long bits or a little bit less is good enough. So, by the time you see the next part, we'll go ahead and find out what this guard is asking us about. So, until then, take care, and hopefully you're enjoying the patch yourself.